What is going on, guys? This is the Flame Spot here, and we are back with a brand new video. Yes, I know it's been a long time, but there's a perfectly good reason for that. Every single weekend I've been doing something like camping, or there's family over, and also there was the big fact that my camera broke a bit, or my recording device, it broke, and so I had to get it ready, and so now it's back. I'm good. So yes, I have prepared this mock. I did it actually 3 weeks ago, and I was supposed to show it, but like I said, a lot of stuff happened. Everything just went downhill, and yeah, this video hasn't been made until now. So I feel like it's time to finally show this off. Okay, so as you can see, this is a Lego pirates invasion of a village. So this is actually somewhat historical, somewhat not. It doesn't actually have an exact history date, but this would be during colonial expansion in the New World, so the Americas, and it's basically the French, which is the actual settlement. It's a French settlement. They were trying to set up, and Spain, and so what the English were trying to do, they were actually trying to harass the French, and so they started hiring pirate ships to attack French settlements, and so yeah, this is basically what that's going to be. There's pirates attacking a French village hired from the English. So I'm actually going to have to take my recording device off the stand so I can actually show you every single detail, so this might get a little bit shaky. Alright, here we go. So, we should probably start from the water. Oh my gosh, it's my finger. We should probably start from the water. Alright, so, this is actually all of my blue studs I have. Remember my last unboxing video when I said I had a lot? Well, yeah, this is all I had, actually. And it was just enough, too, because this is how much I made it out to be. And so, I feel like it ended up pretty good. So basically the one thing that took the longest over here was the boat, obviously. Well, other than the ground, because the ground took forever, having to terrace it and everything. So the boat is just a simple design. It just has a lot of upside down, brown pieces that like make it corner like a diagonal or something. And yep, what also was hard about the boat was actually putting the sail up. It took forever to try to tie my sail up, and I think it turned out really well. Actually, it looks pretty cool. And yep, so the next part over here would be the little lookout area where you see the guard on duty, the actual French guard. Just got shot. Yeah, poor him. He was supposed to shout the alarm whenever you first saw the ship and fire the cannon, but he was like sleeping, and then he finally woke up, and then they were attacked, and then he was like, pow, and he's like, ah. So yeah, probably the pirates are going to take over that little fortified position and start attacking the city with that cannon. So as we go on, you can see a little beach area. This is all the challenges that I also made in the last video, and we go on to the first little fighting scene in the village, and there's just a little farmer just got shot, and yeah, he has blood. Now, if you notice, this mock actually does have blood. I just thought it was useful or whatever. It was fit for this mock specifically because they're using pistols and swords, so I thought it would be alright. Next, we have the farm. Now, this farm was actually the longest thing. It took me the longest to build. This was the hardest thing to build in the whole entire mock. So you can see this whole entire mock. That farm was the hardest to build just because of the fences and also trying to put all of the plants down. But in the end, I feel like it looks really good. It's a little small, but it fits the whole entire mock, and it looks really good to me. And there's a little farmer going out with his pitchfork trying to kill the pirates. Now, if you look down to the main square, you can see another French Imperial guard, and also some other men. Now, if you actually look right here, these are my pikemen that I actually got from last video. Oh my gosh, my finger. And I actually turned them into a militia, like a Minutemen, like a French militia, basically. And so they're just live in the village. They don't really, not really for hire. Like that's the whole French guards. They're like the main men, but the militia are also there. And so yeah, they're all of them except for one, I think, are scattered across the village. So there's one on the roof of the blacksmith shop, and there's some others over there. Now, as I just mentioned, the blacksmith shop, inside, I know it's really dark, but you can actually see a furnace with fire in it. And so coming out is the blacksmith with his sword that he made, and also his wife is in there with a knife, just to prepare if they need it. Now, the blacksmith shop was actually supposed to be a fortified position, and there's a place where men can go at the top and start shooting down at attackers coming from the coast, which is exactly what this militiaman is doing. So he has a little pistol, and he also has a spear and another sword, in case if he's needed below. Coming up over here, this building, I guess I'm gonna have to move the whole entire mock. This building right here is supposed to be a brewery, or a little wine drinking place. So, oops, I just broke something, whatever. And so basically there was just a lot of, some of the farmers, that guy, he was drinking, and so then they got attacked, and so he went off, and yeah. So this is basically just a little drinking area. There's some cool little pub, barrels inside, which I actually can show you, because the roof does come off pretty easily. Whatever. I can take these parts off, and can you see it? Yeah. Okay, so there's some barrels in there that show that you can buy things. So yep. Also, I really like the roof design with the diagonal things. All right. So that was the tavern area. The next part is the little market. And in the market, you have the vendor, and he's hiding with his hands above his head, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, protect me!" And there's a fish and some goods. And he also has this little treasure of all the stuff that he made. And yep, that's basically the market. Now, we're gonna still go on into the forest. You can see that there's a woman who is buying stuff in the market, and now she's running away. Going up, here are two other militiamen with actual rifles. These guys are from, like, further in town, because this is supposed to be a giant town. They're from further in town, and they were just coming up right now just to try to, because they heard all the commotion. That's a royal, and he's running away because he's a coward. Yeah. But now the whole point, not just being hired by the English, the whole point of this invasion is to go to this room. Now, I'm going to have to spin the whole thing again. I should have just kept it. Now, what this building is, or structure, is it's actually a storage room, and it has gold and jewels, and also just a lot of supplies inside of it. Now, there's barrels full of it. And so that's what the pirates are really trying to get, so that they can make a giant profit from this raid. So in there's just a lot of supplies and stuff like that. So that basically sums it all up. Cool fact, what I actually was going to do at the beginning, I was only going to use half of this whole entire thing. Now, you can see it's a giant mock, and to think only I'm going to use half, what was I thinking? Well, at first I only had one gray base plate, and so I had it cut right here. So it would have only been like that much. And I looked at it and I was like, that's not enough for anything. And so I decided to just add on. And yep, it looks like it turned out really good. So this is a whole view of it. And basically that is it for this mock. If you enjoyed this video, just please write down in the comments to leave a like. And if you want to see more of this, then just subscribe to my channel, and I'll hopefully have weekly videos, either paper games or more LEGO mocks. So, this is the Flame Spot, signing out.